What do we know about X-Force?
Will be known as X-Force.
Isn't that a little derivative?
Well, besides that, we know that Drew Goddard is writing and directing, and he plans to focus on Deadpool, Cable, and Domino. There was already plenty of stuff up in the air before the Disney-Fox merger, but now things are even more muddled. But there's no reason to lose hope just yet. No matter what Disney plans to do with our favorite merc with a mouth, all signs point toward Goddard, Ryan Reynolds, and the rest giving us at least one great movie featuring X-Force. Here's a look at all the X-Force rumors and spoilers that have leaked so far. Rated R. If there's one consensus about X-Force, it's that just about everyone wants it to be rated R. Ryan Reynolds told Collider he thinks that'll be the case, but it's too soon to say with certainty, telling them, "My sort of wild guess would be that it would be an R-rated movie, but again, right now we're just assembling the troops to figure out what story we would tell. Even the writers not working on X-Force are sure we'll get an R rating." Deadpool 2 writer Rhett Reese told CBR that X-Force will almost definitely be rated R.
You might want to look away for this. Now this little piggy went to...
Back from the dead. One of Deadpool 2's most hilariously unexpected scenes gave us the very messy deaths of most of the original X-Force's lineup. Although by the end of the film, one lucky member did get resurrected from Deadpool's post-credits time hopping. But even though Deadpool brought Peter back from the dead, it's unclear if the rest of X-Force was so lucky. But Philip Tan, who played Shatterstar in Deadpool 2, says he will absolutely be returning for X-Force. Speaking to Sci-Fi, Tan predicted, "You're going to see more of my character in the X-Force film." Tan added that he's received a lot of great fan reaction from his death in Deadpool 2, and he hopes the rest of the original doomed lineup will be returning too. Shatterstar might have a loophole not available to the rest of the others. Deadpool 2 stayed at least partly faithful to the character's origins and the comics.
So, where are you from?
The planet Mojo World.
So you're an alien, I guess. How does that help us?
That alien origin could help by bringing Shatterstar back for X-Force. Mr. Sinister. MovieWeb thinks there's a great chance the X-Force movie may introduce us to Mr. Sinister, whose introduction was originally planned for Logan before director James Mangold decided to cut him. In the comics, Mr. Sinister's birth name is Nathaniel Essex, and that name has been popping up throughout the X movies. In X-Men Apocalypse, men from something called Essex Corp were shown collecting Logan's blood. Essex is also the name of the school that tortured Russell and other mutant students in Deadpool 2. It's also worth noting that the headmaster of the Essex school is never given a proper name, referred to in the credits only as the Headmaster. It could be that the Headmaster has a comeback in store, despite his fatal ending in Deadpool 2.
Day of Reckoning is here!
If he were secretly Mr. Sinister, that would hardly matter. The villain has survived far worse. Free-spirited Deadpool. The Deadpool movies featured Wade Wilson in a long-term relationship with Vanessa, but in the comics, his sexuality goes far beyond heterosexual. Longtime Deadpool comic book writer Jerry Duggan says a merc with a mouth is, quote, ready and willing to do anything with a pulse. He's flirted with heroes like Thor and Spider-Man in the comics, and we saw a little bit of this with Wade's fixation on Colossus in Deadpool 2. Ryan Reynolds has been clear that he wants to explore Deadpool's pansexuality. At the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con, he said one of the reasons he loves working on Deadpool is that they can break the usual superhero boundaries, adding that LGBTQ representation is something he wants represented more in superhero movies, specifically through Wade. Since all the unanswered questions posed by the Disney-Fox merger mean that X-Force could very well be Reynolds' last crack at the character, it may be do or die time for Deadpool to demonstrate his romantic fluidity on screen. A post-merger prognosis. It's a strange time to be part of a Marvel franchise in Fox's stable, and with the Disney-Fox merger official, fans are wondering about the future of all things X. If Disney proves unwilling to be the home of R-rated superhero movies, then that would likely mean the end of the Deadpool movie franchise, and subsequently that X-Force would be a waste of time and resources. We'll just have to wait and see if Deadpool can survive an MCU merger in all his foul-mouthed, violent glory.
Oh, it's so hard to go. I just love being around you guys so much. So much.